everybody, good morning and welcome back to another video. Actually, is it still morning? Yes, it's 11:30, but I've had one busy day already so far. The sun is shining, so I've taken full advantage of that. I've been in the garden. Honestly, I don't know what has happened to my garden over the winter, but it is just awful. So I've spent hours out there, and I mean, I've been out there since like 7:45 this morning. I've managed to paint the fence, paint the patio, pull out all the weeds, got rid of all the old furniture, and now while I'm waiting for the paint to dry, I'm gonna have a well-deserved coffee. I'm still just waiting on the patio paint to dry. Actually saying that, I think it is dry, but I'm just taking another half an hour to relax because honestly, my bones are aching from all that painting. So while we wait for the paint to dry, I thought I would show you everything that I bought in Turkey. A few of you have asked if I could do a haul, so I've got a few of the bits laid out now. The rest of the stuff I have put away because I bought so much, and if I showed you everything I bought, this video would be an hour long. So I'm going to show you everything I bought. The stuff I bought for the boys I've put away in their wardrobes, but I really just bought them loads of clothes. My stuff is a little bit different, so where do I even start with this? Let's start with what nearly ended my marriage. Are you ready for this? Ta-da! I finally got them. I have wanted Crocs for years and years, but every time Gethin's been with me and he hates them that much, he wouldn't let me buy them. But guess what? He wasn't with me in Turkey, so I bought them. And they were only 10 euros. Now what I will say, if you're going to Turkey anytime soon, everything is priced in euros. They take euros, sterling and lira. I took lira because by taking lira you get the better exchange rate, and they do convert everything. So if you see it in euros and you got lira, don't worry, they do convert it for you. The next thing I got was a scarf. Let me show you this one. It's embossed with like the Louis Vuitton logo. Now this was, I think it was either 5 or 8 euros. So I'm going to keep this for the winter to wear with a coat. So I got this one. Because at the minute I'm into my fitness with running and going to the gym, I bought some sports clothes. So the first one I got was this Nike top. It doesn't show on camera how bright it is in real life. You will see me for miles in this top. And that was 5 euros. Some Nike shorts. These again were 5 euros, and the quality, honestly, you can't fault the quality. And then I got some Nike Pro leggings, again super thick, and these were 8 euros I think. Then I bought a new purse. I normally take a small purse every time I go traveling, and it's normally the little small white Disney one I take, but it's on its last legs, it's falling apart. So I got this one. I think this was 10 euros. And then you've got a place to put your cards, and then your driving license, and then your notes. So I got that one. Now onto the bags. Now honestly, I could have bought one of every style of bags. I love bags, but my suitcase wouldn't allow. So there was a few I had to leave. So that just means I need to book another trip to Turkey to go get some more bags. But the first bag I got was this Louis Vuitton. And honestly, the quality of this is unreal. I had a few real Louis Vuittons before I had kids, and honestly I cannot tell the difference between this one and my real one. This was a little bit more on the expensive side because with their bags, what you find in Turkey, they have the very cheaply made ones at a cheaper price, and then they do have the better quality ones at the more expensive price. And also then another thing I found, you used to be able to haggle years ago with them and get the price right down. Now they know the lowest that they will go to, and they will not go any lower. So this one was 35 euros I think it was. But honestly, the quality is unreal. You could tell the difference between this one at 35 euros. It was either 30 or 35 euros on this one compared to the one that they were selling at 15 euros. Now to me, even the stitching is amazing. So this was my first bag, and there's another Louis Vuitton bag that I left, which I really regret leaving. I wish I had bought it. So like I said, I need to book another trip. And then the second bag I bought was the tote bag. This one was 20 euros. And again, they had one for 10 euros, but the material wasn't that good. I think this one came with a strap, yeah. You've got a Marc Jacobs strap to go with this one as well. So you can wear it crossbody or just as one over your arm. Can't really show that really on camera, can I? There we go. So I got this one. And then the other thing that I got, which I didn't pay for, the girls actually bought it for my birthday. So if you didn't see my Turkish vlogs, it was actually my birthday when I was out there. I didn't film that day. I had a day off of vlogging. And they bought me a mermaid swimming costume. So it was the mermaid tail. And we did like an aerial TikTok in the pool. So I will try and find that footage and I'll make it into a TikTok so you can see that. And then we were just having a laugh with drinking and eating, and they bought me this. How cute is this? Honestly, I fell in love with it as soon as I seen it. It's the Disney Loungefly. So I don't know what I'm going to use this for yet, because it's big enough to use for like my travel stuff. You can put passports in here, and then you can put money in there. Or I can actually use it like a little clutch bag, or I can use it as a purse. So you can use it for lots of different things. But it doesn't look as though I bought much here, what I've just shown you. But honestly, if you had seen the amount that I bought the boys, you would be shocked. They had everything from North Face to White Fox to Nike, Stone Island, you name it, they had it out there. So the suitcases that I normally take are normally full when we come back from Florida, and I mean to the top full. And they've never been over 18, 19 kilo. This time I managed to get 23 kilos in it. How the zip didn't burst, I will never know. Honestly, I had images of my suitcase coming back to Bristol with all my clothes going around the conveyor belt where the zip had burst open. It was that bad. Even Gethin said to me, Sarah, how have you managed to get 23 kilos in there? Normally, we'd cram it from Florida with all our clothes and merchandise to the top, and the most we've ever got was 19 kilos. I said, just don't send me to Turkey for shopping again.
I'm still waiting for the patio to dry. It's taken a little longer than I thought it would. So whilst that's drying, I was just about to say, I thought I'd get some fresh air, but I've had fresh air all morning, but I just needed to get out of the house. And honestly, I do not know what is going on with the weather. I am just praying that it doesn't rain, because the clouds are coming and I just don't want the paint to literally like wash away. But I was saying to Gethin just now, earlier on, I was in shorts and t-shirt. Now I'm in a winter coat. Honestly, you can get 4 seasons in one day. But saying that, Gethin is still in shorts and flip-flops. It's just me. I feel the cold. But where are we going to go for a walk anyway?
Anywhere?
Oh, I've got beige shoes on.
Driver, I got flip-flops on. Dogs everywhere.
And they make a beeline for him. Gethin's decided to turn directions because of all the dogs behind us. I don't think I've ever mentioned this on a video before, but Gethin actually has a phobia of all cute animals. He doesn't like kittens, cats, dogs, puppies.
Animals.
He doesn't like animals in general. And that dog then, literally every time we go for a walk, they must smell the fear on Gethin, because they literally make a beeline for him every single time. Me, I'm normal. I don't like the spiders, the insects, the fish. Gethin likes them. I know it's windy down an estuary, but look at the state of my hair. Oh, what's going on with it? Well, hopefully now it's been a bit windier. The paint would have dried on the patio, so this afternoon now I can finish the garden. We got to get the barbecue out. Or is that tempting fate? By getting a barbecue out, does that mean it's going to constantly rain? Yeah, is it going to constantly rain for the summer then? And I need to get the hot tub out soon. Clouds are starting to go now. The sun's starting to come back out. Honestly, it can't make up its mind. Oh, my hair's all knotty now. That's one thing I do have to do soon. I've got to make an appointment. Yeah, I've got to make an appointment at my haircut. It's got super long. I don't think I've cut it since March. Honestly, my hair grows... don't know what happened to my voice then. My hair grows so quick. Well,
the patio finally dried. It took a lot longer than I thought it was going to take, but I did manage to get the sofa out, the cushions and the rug. But I've been sitting here enjoying the sunshine, and now I can see that the clouds are starting to come. The wind is picking up. I have a feeling there's a storm on its way. So I pulled all of this out, and now in the next 10 minutes, guaranteed, I'm going to have to put it all back in again. Honestly, this weather cannot make up its mind. I've given up in the garden. The wind is driving me crazy, but I'm just so glad that I got all my jobs done this morning, because if I had left it to this afternoon, I wouldn't have got half of it done. But now I'm going to stick the kettle on, and while I'm waiting for the kettle to boil, actually saying that, I haven't even put the kettle on to boil yet. I've got to fill it up with some water. But while I'm going to make a cup of coffee, I thought I would give you my thoughts and views on the SEASHELL VEGA. It was a seashell now, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm sure it was. The SEASHELL VEGA in Turkey. So let's go put some water in the kettle and I'll give you my views. So the hotel is advertised as a 5-star. Me personally, I would only really give it a 4-star. And the reasons behind me giving it only a 4-star are, one, mainly the food. Now, don't get me wrong, the food around the pool area and the beach was amazing. But where it let it down was the food in the main restaurant. I don't think they had a lot of choice. And to me, when you have a buffet restaurant, you need a lot of choice to kind of make a meal. Now, I didn't find there was enough food to kind of make a meal, if this all makes sense. But saying this, I am a very fussy eater. Now, I eat a lot of plain food. I didn't find there was a lot of plain food there. Now, some people may be shouting at their screens right now saying, Sarah, you don't want plain food. But to me, I just like plain chicken with chips or rice. There was that, but then the rice was mixed with something. I saw mashed potato and my eyes lit up because I love mashed potato. But the mashed potato was mixed with something. I think it was like mixed with a tomato sauce and some cream or something. So I just think the buffet restaurant didn't really cater for a lot of people. It was just, I can't even describe what it was catered for, but it was, I just didn't find there was a lot of choice. Wow, that was quick. I didn't expect the kettle to boil so quick. But the only things I found myself eating in the night, one night I did have spaghetti bolognese, which was okay, it was edible, but it wasn't fantastic. I ended up just eating bread rolls and chips. Now, I don't like chips. Back home, I never eat chips, apart from when I go to Key West and I have to have 1 or 2 chips from the chippy. But I don't eat chips, and that's all I kind of ate in the evening was bread rolls and chips. But don't get me wrong, down at the beach, they did pizzas, they had a salad bar, they did noodles, and then also round by the pool, they did hot dog, no, they didn't do hot dogs, they did burgers, chicken, like strips. They did a pizza, they did salads. There was a lot more choice. I wish they had the stuff from the pool bar in the main restaurant in the night, and then I would have been happy. But that's just my opinion. You guys may go and you might find the food all okay, but who knows. And the other reason why I wouldn't give it a 5-star is because of the entertainment. I just think we were unlucky and we went a little bit too early in the season. Because when we got there, they were still cleaning the nightclub. It wasn't open. It only opened the night before we were coming home. The shows around the pool, they only had 1 show out of the 4 nights we were there. But saying that, if I was to go now, after watching Instagram and seeing all their entertainment, I probably wouldn't have rated it so low, because now it looks as though the hotel does like Ibiza-style parties on the beach. It has pool parties, it has entertainment around the pool. I just think we were unlucky with the time of year, and we went too early and the hotel had just opened. But the 2 main reasons that I probably wouldn't give it a 5-star is the food and the entertainment. And on to the positives, and that would definitely have to be the selection of drinks that they offered on the all-inclusive. And they had everything from spirits to cocktails to all the different coffees. And they were also not locally branded alcohol, it was the named alcohol. So they had a huge selection on the main drinks menu, but you could also upgrade as well to the specialty cocktails and spirits. To be honest, you didn't even need to use that because there was so much choice on the regular menu. And I think it was about 15 euros per cocktail for the upgrade, but I didn't need that one. And the other positives for this hotel was definitely the beach. They have a hotel free shuttle to take you down, and I honestly thought it was just going to be a beach. but I was wrong. It was completely not what I thought it was gonna be. You pulled up and it was like a shower room and a courtyard. You went through and it had waters, it had that specialty cocktail bar that they had in the hotel. They had one on the beach. You had tea and coffee making facilities. You had a huge beach bar and also a restaurant, and then you had all the sun lounges. Completely nothing what I was expecting, and the food there was amazing. And the pizzas, now they don't advertise this, well I didn't see it, maybe again we were too early in the season, but we found out they made fresh stone baked pizzas, and I was in my element then. I was sitting on the beach with my cocktail and my pizza, loving life. But I would definitely say the drinks and the beach definitely are a bonus to this hotel. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, the hotel was spotlessly clean. I cannot fault the cleanliness of the hotel. What else can I say? I'm trying to think. The pool areas were fantastic. We were again too early in the season to see whether they kind of remove towels in the morning. They do state on your welcome letter that if they see you putting towels down in the morning, they'll remove them. But there wasn't many people there when we were there, so we always got a lounger. The slides, I would probably say that would be a negative. Now they have slides at the hotel, but they were only turned on at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It was between 2 and 3. So out of the whole day, it was just an hour's worth of slides. Again, that could be because the hotel was quiet, I don't know. Another positive, let's give another positive. The staff was super friendly. A negative, I hate to go in with negatives, but I'm trying to give you both options, and that would be when I went to the gym, there was no air conditioning. Now that was brutal, honestly, trying to work out in, I think that day it was like 80 degrees and there was no aircon. It was so hot. But I would definitely go back again. I would. It wouldn't put me off going back again. I wouldn't advertise it as a 5-star. I would definitely say it was a good 4-star. But I would love to know your opinion. If you have been to this hotel before, let me know in the comments. What did you think? Am I being too fussy on the food and also the entertainment? Just let me know. But like I said, I just think it was because I went too early in the season and the hotel had just changed over from a different management, so it had only been open a week. So I'm probably picking things that would probably iron out in the next couple of weeks, but let me know. But now I've been rambling on for nearly 6 minutes. I think I need to reboil the kettle. One of those days where no one can decide what they want for dinner, and then when they do, everyone wanted something different. So I decided I'm gonna make a charcuterie board, because that way everyone wins. There's something for everyone. So I raided the freezer and I've got chicken nuggets, mozzarella sticks, spring rolls and garlic bread in the oven. And now I'm gonna make some salad stuff, and I'm gonna make that rose from pepperoni again. Right, the first thing I'm gonna make is some tomatoes, and all I'm gonna do is cut up some cherry tomatoes, put some olive oil, salt and pepper in one of these ramekins. Something so easy, tastes so good. Literally, that's all it is, but it tastes so good. Alright, I might do some, oh my gosh, I can't think. What are they called? Little onions, what are they called? Pickled onions, that's it. I'm gonna do some pickled onions next. I'm not gonna put too many of these out because I'm sure it's only me who likes them. Right. Is it wrong I still have cheese left over from Christmas? It's still in date. I'm just making my pepperoni rose. Now if you've never seen this before, all you need is a glass, and then you just layer up your pepperoni around the top, and then hopefully it turns into a rose. There we go. And then you've got to place it carefully because otherwise it will just all unravel. Before I started putting this together, I said to myself, Sarah, don't make too much, because every single time you go way over the top and there's far too much food. But guess what? I've made far too much again. This is for 3 of us. Now this one doesn't look as fancy, but I give up halfway through. I just threw the rest on a plate. But this one has garlic bread, crackers, Cornish pasties, cheese pasties, some nuts, cheese and crackers. And then over here, I've got mozzarella sticks, ham, spring rolls, pepperoni, celery and carrots, mozzarella sticks, chicken nuggets, tomatoes, spring onions, and chili dip. Right, let's see how much food is left over, shall we, this time? Well, I'll let you guess. Do you think we ate all that food? Absolutely not. There was loads left over. Honestly, I will never learn. But now I'm going to go for a run and burn off some of them calories. So I'm going to finish the video here. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to see future videos, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and click that bell for post notifications. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.